Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about how to do portfolio monitoring. So essentially, let's say we have taken some trades and we want to keep checking after regular interval of time, what is the current positions, whether I'm making a profit, something like that. So basically monitoring my current account. So for that, this is the code. So I've created a class called portfolio monitoring. Again, right at the top, I've already logged in. So this is my client ID. I'm getting my access token for the day. And then I'm creating an app for my class. And I'm going to start this or basically run this function called start monitoring portfolio. And I'm putting 10 here. I'm putting 10. That means I want it to run after every 10 seconds. So if we go here, essentially what I'm doing is I'm creating a scheduler. So this is the scheduler that I'm creating. It's a little, I would say, essentially what it does is it will run the code, or it will schedule the task after that fixed interval of time. And once it starts running, essentially what it's going to do is it's going to write that I'm fetching the portfolio, and then it will get the position. So let's see what is that get positions. So in get positions, essentially what I'm doing is I'm calling that this get positions function. So let's see what is this get positions function. So I'm again taking you to our documentation, and if you go to positions here on the right side, once we click on Java, you will see that we can get the current positions using the get positions function. So essentially this is what is being done here, that the scheduler is calling this get positions and this gets printed out. So that's the process. Essentially I'm calling this get positions, and this part here at the top is essentially running. It's like a you can say it's like more like a for loop, where it is giving us the results after regular intervals of time. So let's test it out. I'm going to add one stock first. So let's say I'm buying idea. So I've taken an entry, and obviously I have it in my positions tab now. Let me run the code and we'll see what happens now. So it has started to run. Like I said, it's printing out fetching portfolio, which it's printing out from here, and then it is getting the positions. You can see that in the morning I had already taken a couple of trades. So these are only the positions that are being shown here are only the live positions, but I have already had closed positions. So now let's go to all positions. So you will see that I have one quantity open in ID, and SBIN is already exited. So that is why you can see SBIN. You can see what was the selling value, what was the selling price, what was the buying value, and hence I made a profit of 2.6 rupees. So you can see that there is no unrealized profit here because I've already made my profits in SBIN. The data will keep coming after every 10 seconds. So we can keep going on the right side. So we can see here, it also tells us what is the current LTP of SBIN, and that is why you can see it's updating as per the market moves. We can also see the realized profit, and it was 2.6 like I showed you here. So we have already made 2.6 rupees profit here. My buying quantity and selling quantity are one in this case. And if I go on the right side, so the first part, as we can see, is for the SBIN. Now comes the idea. So in idea, I have taken two trades today. The first trade I have already exited, so that was the first trade, and this is the second trade which is still running. So you will notice that the unrealized profit will be there because I have an open trade, and you can see that this will keep changing. So depending on if I'm making a profit or a loss, we can keep getting this unrealized profit in the second trade in idea. And again, you get all the information about the live trade also. So this is how it works. So the first part is for individual, and then it also gives us the overall summary, where how many open trades are there, how much is the realized profit, how much is the unrealized profit, and so on and so forth. So a very good method. Essentially we can run this code, and then we can obviously because this is in JSON format, we can extract any of these data points. And how we can use it in live trading is essentially, let's say we are getting the overall PNL. So let's say our overall PNL is above a certain amount, I can just exit all the positions. So that can be one very good use case of this kind of a strategy. So again, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next video.